What's up and good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the background, we are back out here in Glamis, California. We came out here last night because we're going to take this thing out today and take a client for a ride. We've got a guy that wants to buy a car that we're going to build, so kind of use my car as the test pig. So we're going to take him out for a ride today and see how he likes it. We're also going to be taking this thing home today because my new seats came in. They're all done. So we're going to be putting 4 bucket seats in this, removing the bench, redoing the center console, and building a firewall. All hopefully this week because there's a big Dune trip next weekend. So anyhow, guys, that's kind of where we're at today. We're gonna jump in and go grab something to drink and wait for the client to arrive.
Are we on the air?
Ruh-roh. Client's here, and we're going to strap a couple cameras to the car, and we're going to take him out for a little ride. Alright guys, so that was a pretty successful rip with the client in the car. Client and his buddy. Kind of a mellow rip, you know, just enough so they could get the feel for what the car will do and you know, how it handles and such. So yeah man, we're gonna hang out here at the dunes today. I got a bunch of maintenance work to do on the old toy hauler here, so we're gonna do some maintenance and then get our car loaded back up. I brought the flatbed out. We're gonna get it loaded up and get it home to get the new seats and the firewall and stuff installed this week. So I think we got a big Dune trip next weekend. So yeah guys, stick around and bring you in on some action when there is any. Well, I got my car all loaded up, ready to go, and this thing hasn't been duned yet, so Sherry and I are gonna hop in it and take it for a little rip and see how it does. So again, this is that car for sale, guys, so we're gonna go rip it and bring you guys with us. Guys, and that's why we test these things. You know, you get out there in the little stuff and stuff rattles apart. So we're going to take a look at this thing and see what happened. All right, guys. Well, we knew that this steering box was undersized for this car, especially with these big 17-inch wheels on it. But I don't know. I think we can fix it. I think we got another steering box we can throw on here, and we straighten out this tie rod, get her fixed up, and get it back together. But again, like I said, guys, that's why we test these things before we you know, get out there and get crazy with them. So we'll get her fixed up. All right, well, what had happened, what had happened was this rack and pinion bolt broke because on this rack and pinion there was no spreader bar. So when these tires start cycling, these tie rod ends tend to try to rip apart. So we put a spreader bar in there to try to strengthen it up a bit. Got the tie rod and the torque, put it in the vise and torched it, straightened her out. So car should be good to go again. So we're gonna go take it for one last little rip, and then we're gonna put her away and get on the road. Was a successful test ride. We got this thing all worked out, got the front end problems fixed, turns really good in the sand, carries the front tires. This car's actually pretty fast. It's a bummer that he's selling it because I'd love to have it just here as a backup car for me all the time. But anyways, guys, if you guys are interested in a car, got one for sale, hit me up. My contact information's in the description of the video, and it's a nice 5-seater and rips pretty good. So all right, so we're gonna, what are we doing now?
We're going home.
Home?
Yeah.
Home sucks, but
I know it does.
Whatever. All right, so we're gonna head out of here, and I gotta get the seats put in my car this week and a bunch of other stuff. We got a lot to do.
New seats.
New seats. All right, well, we're back at home. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day today. Got the car home. We're going to take the seats out of this thing a little bit later on today. I also brought an oil filter home so we can do an oil change on this thing. It's well overdue. But in the meantime, I have not worked on my Chevelle at all. Also got to put the motor back in this week, the 1835, and get that ready to go to the owner. But yeah, old Chevelle's been sitting out here under the cover and looking pretty sad. Yeah, rims are filthy, guys. If anybody knows me, you know I would never leave this car in that condition. It's just been so busy since we moved here. I've still got a lot of work to do in the yard. Like, actually, right where I'm standing here is where we're going to be building a garage. I've got to move this dirt. Some of it's going to be used for the pad for the shop. I've also got another F-250 that needs some work as well. It's got bad head gaskets in it. It's a 6-liter, just like the other one I have. But rather than put head gaskets on that motor, I've got a whole replacement motor right here for it. One of these days, we'll get to working on it. If not, it's for sale. If someone wants to take it the way it is, she's for sale. But we're going to take the cover off the old Chevelle here and see if we can't fire it up. I want to cycle the air compressors, let the tanks fill up, lift it up and down a couple times, and let it run for a few minutes. So here we go. Okay, so we'll do a quick little walk around here on my Chevelle. This is my 71 Chevelle wagon. As you guys can see, I really let the paint go. The paint wasn't that great to begin with. God, my rims are filthy. Got 18-inch rockets on it. This car's my baby. I love this thing. Used to drive it all the time, and now that I've LS swapped it, I don't drive it very much. We put the motor and trans in, and I ended up having some issues with the transmission. It's leaking transmission fluid from in between the bell housing. God, and I hope all that comes off of there. So we're gonna pull this thing over there, probably try to give it a wash, try to get some of the staining off of the paint. Guys, I've really neglected this thing in the off season here, so I feel bad, but we'll get her back up and running. Oh yeah, it's just how I left her. So guys, this is a iron block 6-liter. I'm going to bring you in a little closer. So like I said earlier, this is a 6-liter iron block. It's an LY6. It's got the Trailblazer SS style manifold that comes from the factory. This motor stock makes like 364 horsepower and 383 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a Texas speed cam in it, valve springs, retainers, there's a bunch of top-end goodies, big throttle body. So we're going to jump in and try to see if we can't fire this thing up. See if that old Optima's holding up. Ooh. Well, we'll give it a whirl. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, I put a set of plugs in it, and I had to plug in the laptop and lean it out a little bit, but I think we got it fixed up. That's more like it. Alright, there she went. She idled down. Working like she's supposed to. So now we're going to get the tranny pulled out of this thing this weekend maybe, and get the trans leak fixed, and then get this thing off to the dyno so I can start driving it. What's up guys, welcome back. We're back at home, we're in the garage, and as you can see I got a million things going on my little bench here, but check this out. I got the new seats for my car, and they came out friggin' phenomenal, boys. Let me get this cover off of this one. Hang on, let me get this cover off. There we go. Check that out. They came out so good. I did purple and white stitching on the diamonds. They're just incredible. So it's purple up here with black and gray. And then just, I got Alcantara inserts here with vinyl, and it's just awesome. They are so comfortable too. But they came out incredible. So huge shout out to the guys over at Jet Trim. They just came out, they're flawless. I did 4 buckets, and these two have lumbar. The front driver and passenger in the front are going to have lumbar. The back passengers, well, you don't get lumbar, but oh well. So we're going to work on getting these in the car later on this week, or probably this weekend. And I can't wait to get these things in there and go Duning. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm standing on an empty trailer. We're down here fueling up, and we're on another adventure. And we got an empty car trailer, so you guys know what that means. That means that we're gonna come home with something on it. So you guys stick around. We're gonna show you what we're going to pick up. It may or may not be something to replace my bug. So we'll see you guys when we get there. Trailer's not empty anymore. Check it out. We kind of made a bit of a purchase here. Check this thing out. So that is our new to us 67 Beetle. Close this hood. Full Ron Loomis built car, caged. Ron Loomis, everything. It's got Ron Loomis wheelie bars. Ron did all the chassis work. From what I was told is that this car used to belong to a close friend of Mr. Loomis himself. So it's turbo nitrous. Makes roughly just over 500 to the tire, from what I understand. Got center lines on it, M&H's in the back. It's just a badass machine. So we bought this to replace our other 67 that were given back to the other owner. And while we're out here, I'll show you some other things. I heard about this car about a year ago or so from a friend of mine that lives out here in Lake Havasu. His name's Tim. He owns a shop called Lakeside Auto. So if you guys are ever in the Lake Havasu area and you need some work done to your car, or you're looking for a motor swap, any kind of LS stuff, go check out Lakeside Auto in Lake Havasu. This is his C10, C whatever. What is this thing, Tim? C10. It is a C10. What year is 65. 65 with a big ass LS in it. Made what, 800?
Made 800 at the tires at 6,000 RPM.
Wow. So definitely a burnout machine. You see it's got the Holley high ram with the intercooler in there, and this thing is just freaking killer. He's got a bunch of other toys in the shop. He's got a Camaro in there, and it's just a kind of a car and toy guy like me. So yeah, boys, we're gonna get on the road here, get this Volkswagen home and unloaded, and charge up the battery and start going through it. All right, boys, so it is the next day, and I was really eager to get this thing off the trailer, but we went ahead and just pulled it out back here. But here's another look at it. It's a 67. Really nice car. All decent window. The problem, like I said earlier, with the paint is I think there was some bad prep work done and it's chipping away in spots. But, you know, that's something we can deal with. You know, I'm not much of a paint and shiny guy. So I'm more about this back end over here. I'm a little more function over fashion. Like I said earlier, this is a 2332 turbo and nitrous. I was told that it made over 500 horsepower, 22 plus pounds of boost. We'll see about that, because this thing's on C16, and if you guys know how expensive C16 is, I don't want to be buying C16 to drive this thing around. So we're going to be taking it to a local shop down here pretty soon, and we're going to switch it to E85. I got a jet kit for this Holley 650 or 750, and we're going to add 30% more fuel. We're going to strap this thing down on the rollers coming soon, and we'll see what it makes, and we're going to get it converted over to E85. So that makes it a little more economical to drive. Again, it's got M&H Race Masters on it. 215 65 15s. Unfortunately, from this thing being in Lake Havasu and being in the heat, the sidewalls are cracking. and there's not a whole lot of meat left on them, so I'm gonna need to put tires in the back of it, but I'll give you guys a quick peek inside the car. Ron Loomis MSE, I think Loomis owns MSE now. Gated shifter, painless switch panel, digital gauges, nitrous bottle back there if you guys can see that, MSD and some stuff back there. It's got a bottle warmer, got a new headliner in it, door panels, really clean car, and no Volkswagen, no title issues with this one. This car's all good, and we're good to go here. So we're gonna go ahead and get the ramps out, get this thing pulled off the trailer, and get her fired up. Let you guys see what she sounds like. This thing, we got it off the trailer. We're going to turn the jump box on, see if we can't fire this thing up. A little rough getting in and out with the cage there, but you know, she's a Volkswagen. All right, jump box is on. Charging issue, so might have to take a look at that alternator. All right, guys, well, we got the bug in the garage. We got it up on jack stands. I got a battery tender on it, charging that battery, and like I said earlier, we're gonna get rid of this old throttle cable, this old setup here, and we're gonna put a Morse cable on it. And we got there's already a roller ball in the car. We got it right there. We're gonna go ahead and throw that down on the gas pedal, kind of like what we did to the other 67. I did drive this thing around the block a little bit, and it's not getting full throttle. It's only getting about 40%. So I'm gonna do a first drive video here the next couple of days, so you guys can see that. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys watching and commenting. Make sure you give this video a like, a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and I always try to respond to my comments. Make sure you share this with your friends, and we will see you in the next video.